All right, don't just spring clean your house, but spring clean your Pinterest boards. I am Kate All from Simple Pin Media. We have been doing Pinterest marketing for 10 plus years. I'm going to take everything I know about Pinterest and bring it to you so that you can get more awesome and your business can grow using Pinterest. So let's dive in today of our topic of how to clean and organize your Pinterest account. First, why do we do this? The number one reason we do it is that sometimes our business changes. Either we no longer cover the topic that we're talking about, we no longer sell the product that we're talking about, or we've done a rebrand. It's really easy for us to forget about all the places that represent our business, whether it's all the social media accounts that we have. We want to go in and we want to organize and clean up so that when people come across your Pinterest account, it matches currently what it is you talk about. Now, this process is really easy to do if you're streaming on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever your favorite thing to stream on is. You can sit on the couch and you can do this pretty mindlessly. It doesn't take a lot of attentiveness. So I always tell people, if you're going to clean up and organize, don't do that in your prime work hours. So do that in the evening when you can just kind of check out and mindlessly engage with your Pinterest account. Okay, next steps. How do you do it and what do you start with first? I do want to let you know that we have a full cleanup, profile, and build guide down below in the description. We created this guide because we as an agency have done this service for 10 years, cleaning up Pinterest accounts. And so we've come up with a formula that we do for our clients, and we've condensed it into a guide that you can purchase from us. So click down below and you can find that guide to walk you through an even more in-depth explanation as to how you do this. The number one thing that I do when I look at my Pinterest account is I look at the profile at the top and I say, does this profile still reflect who I am and what I do? Now, for me, it still does, so I don't need to do anything. But if for you, maybe your website has changed, you haven't connected it to the new URL, you haven't updated the profile description or the image at the top or even your name, go through and do all of that. It's probably going to take you about 20 minutes. All right, if you are looking for Pinterest business advice and tools and resources and news, then I'd love for you to sign up for our weekly Pinterest Made Simple newsletter. This is brought to you every Wednesday. I write it and I gather together all the resources, all the news that's happening around the interwebs, and help serve up to you in a really simple, easy to read format where you can understand what's happening on Pinterest. You can get access to tools that will help you get better, and you'll be able to talk about Pinterest at a party like you know exactly what you are talking about. So it's basically the Pinterest Cliff Notes. Again, you can get this for free at simplepinmedia.com/newsletter. Just click the link below in the description to sign up now. The next thing you want to do is you want to go through all the boards that you have. So you can have a combination of personal boards, group boards, and secret boards. I have a lot of secret boards on my account because there's things that I pin that are not related to my business, whether or not I'm going on a vacation with my family or I'm going camping, or there's things I want to do in the backyard. I use my business account as a personal account as well, but it's like everything is hidden in those secret boards. If you go through your public boards and you find that there are boards on there that are not for business use, you can simply move them to secret and you can still pin to them. That is phase 1 for me. Phase 2 is I'm going to evaluate group boards. Do I still need to be on them? And if I feel like a group board is really awesome, but I don't actually have that board myself, I want to make sure and create or make a note that I need to create a personal board. So this process can take a little bit of time and people get super nervous. So number 1, no one is going to know when you leave a group board. So don't be worried if it's like your business BFF and you're on her group board, but you don't even talk about that topic. You can go ahead and leave. It's fine. The other thing too is if you move something to secret and you think, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that, you can always move it back out. This is why I highly recommend do not delete a board. Do not delete it. You can simply move it to secret because if you delete it, it's gone forever. Just don't do it. It's not a big deal. Okay, the next is now that you have your boards kind of cleaned up, then you want to go through and you want to assess board titles. And if those titles still match what the Pinterest user is searching. Just recently, we did this on my account too. We went through and we did a bunch of searching using the Pinterest search bar and Pinterest trends. We have a video all about Pinterest trends. You can click on that up here. And we made sure that the titles that we have for our boards matched that Pinterest was telling us people were searching, because we want to make sure we're using the right terms. Now, this is really important. Let's say if you were a vegan blogger, are you using plant-based or are you using vegan? That's really important that you distinguish yourself between those search terms if you've never done it. And then when you update the board titles, update the board descriptions as well. Last are your pins. One of the biggest questions we get is, should I delete my pins? Because maybe they're old or they still go to my website, but they're ugly. Even if they still go to your website and they're ugly, just leave them there. We recommend not deleting pins unless for some reason that pin link is broken or it goes to the wrong place on your site. You can't go back and update your images or update your pin titles and descriptions, and that will update overall. A lot of people believe that if you make a change on a pin, it'll just update everywhere. That's not the case with the exception of product pins. So product pins do that because they're updated by a catalog every 24 hours, but regular pins don't. So if Sally has pinned my pin and Eric has pinned Sally's pin, which is all my pin, and it goes out 100 times on the platform, guess what? It's out there forever. So don't think that if you update that one pin on your account, it's going to update all those. It's not how it works. So just go ahead and leave those pins. Don't worry about it. They will be just fine. They're not going to do any damage to your account. Just leave them. Don't delete. Okay, now that you have spent your couple of hours streaming your favorite movie or your series and you have cleaned up your Pinterest account, go back and look at it. Does my profile reflect me? Do my boards reflect the content that or the products that I'm selling? And do my pins look great? Are they what I want represented out in the world of my content, right? That's really all you do when you want to clean up your Pinterest account and profile. You're looking for those things. It doesn't take a long time, and you should only do it at least once a year. We like the spring. Everybody's in their cleaning mode. So just spring clean your account one time per year. Again, if you want our deep clean guide, click the link below in the description and grab that. It's really low cost compared to what we charge as an agency. But if you want to hire us to do it, we can certainly do it for you if it feels really overwhelming. We know some people have had their Pinterest accounts for years and they have never updated them. We have seen some accounts with upwards of 500, 600, 700 boards. So we know that it can be real crazy to clean up those accounts. If you want more Pinterest tips, tricks, and education so that you can use Pinterest to help your business grow, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.